Good day everyone, my name is Archel G. Austral, Bachelor of Elementary Education student. For today's video, we will talk about properties of matter. So what is matter? Matter is anything that has mass and volume, including all atoms and all subatomic particles, but also all mixtures of compounds. All objects we encounter around us are matter. So we have two types of properties, the physical and chemical properties. Now let's proceed on physical properties. So physical properties include size, shape, color, texture, and etc. So for example is the melting point and freezing point are also example of physical properties. So every substance has some physical properties that are different from those of other substances. It can be changed sometimes permanently and sometimes irreversibly. Next, it would be the chemical properties. So characteristics that have to do with the chemical makeup of a substance or how it reacts with other substances. For example, of this is when water and vinegar are added to separate portions of baking soda. Evidence of different chemical properties can be observed as carbon dioxide begins to bubble up from the baking soda mixed with vinegar but not from the portion to which water had been added. So during a chemical reaction of new substance is formed with new and different properties than the original substances. Now let's proceed on states of matter. So the states of matter describes the distinct from that it takes solid, liquid, gas, or plasma. So there are more than these four states of matter. Now let's proceed on one of the states of matter, which is solid. So solids can be considered to be hard as rock or soft as far. The key to a solid is that it has a definite shape and volume. It holds its shape and won't flow like a liquid. A rock will always look like a rock unless something happens to it. A solid can hold its shape because the molecules are tightly packed together, often held by covalent bonds. So as you can see in the picture, those are the examples of solid. Now let's proceed on the second state of matter, which is the liquid. So as you can see in the picture, those are the examples of liquid. There's an oil, mercury, milk, blood, and water. So a liquid is something that can change its shape if poured into another container. In the liquid phase, the particles of a substance have more kinetic energy than those in a solid. So the liquid particles are not held in a regular arrangement but are still very close to each other, so liquids have definite volume. Liquids, like solids, cannot be compressed. This property is useful in hydraulics. So the third state of matter is gas. So gas molecules fill up any container with no consideration to size or shape. So gas particles have a great deal of space between them and have a high kinetic energy. If unconfined, the particles of a gas will spread out indefinitely. If confined, the gas will completely fill its container. So as you can see on your screen, those are the examples of gases. So a gas is a state of matter with no fixed volume or shape. So for example is air, helium, water vapor, carbon dioxide, and ozone. So those are the examples of gas. So the fourth state of matter is plasma. So a plasma is a hot ionized gas consisting of approximately equal numbers of positively charged ions and negatively charged electrons. So the characteristics of plasma are significantly different from those of ordinary neutral gases, so that plasma are considered a distinct fourth state of matter. So plasma are the most common state of matter in the universe. So they are found mostly in stars, lightning, neon lights, and plasma TV, just like what you saw on our screen. So that would be all my topic for today. Thank you for listening and God bless.